Hello students, Sairam everybody. So today I'll be dealing with the topic called Khilafat movement, which is the continuation of previous topic. So in the previous topic I was speaking about the Gandhiji, his early life and all, until South Africa and when he entered India. So till there I have stopped, and today I'll be continuing with the Khilafat movement. Okay, so Khilafat movement is all about religion. Later, it converted into a political view that's different, but still, it is considered to be a very big mass religious movement in India. So, here I remember a quotation of Karl Marx, a great historian, philosopher, economist, whatnot. He says that religion is a sign of oppression, oppressed, religion is a sign of oppressed creature, the heart of heartless world, and the soul of soulless condition. Just it is like a opium of the people. In other words, he says that religion is the opium of mass, opium of people. Okay, so this I what is it, just pricked into my mind because it is completely suits for this Khilafat moment. Okay, so I want to continue this what is a topic like a story because many people say that history is a dry subject, very boring subject. So I don't want to continue in a boring manner. So I'll make a short story so that you can understand this Khilafat moment in a very what do you say easy manner. So what happened in 1990? There was a treaty. So okay, before coming to the treaty, July 28th, okay, July 28th, 1914, the First World War started in the world. Okay, and as you all know, there was a two what is a parties, Allied and Central. So Allied party had the countries like England, France, Japan, Russia, and Italy, and part has central powers has had Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Bulgaria, Ottoman Empire. Okay, so these are the empires and countries in the central. So what happened? I have said about the Ottoman Empire, right, in the central. So this Ottoman Empire was established by this Turkish nobles from the Central Asia. If you remove the world map, what is a European map, so you can find a small tiny country, which still now also it's called as a sick man of Europe. Okay, it's called as a sick man of Europe. So in 1299, okay, there was a tribes called Turkish tribe. Those people established this what is a Turkish empire. Okay, so it was called as a Ottoman because it was captured by Ottoman Turks later and all. So it was called as a Ottoman Empire. Okay, so this was established in those times. It was going till 16th century. So 13, 14, 15. So for centuries together, this Ottoman Empire was going on. So this Ottoman Empire's empire emperor is called as Khalifa. Okay, we are studying about this Khalifa movement, right? Okay, so what is the relation between the Turkish nobles, Ottoman Turks, okay, Ottoman empires, Khalifa with Indian Khalif movement? What is the relation? Yes, there is a religious connection. That's what I mentioned about the Karl Marx. That's the opium is the religion is the opium of masses, people. So what happened at the end of the war? At the end of this, what is the First World War? The Treaty of Versailles was signed by Germany. Okay, so according to this, the Ottoman Empire, and also including the Germany, Austria, other countries were divided and given to the France, Japan, Russia, Britain, and kind of things. Okay, so these countries were divided and distributed among the Allied powers. Okay, so even the term came for the Ottoman Empire also. Okay, so at that moment, the Khalifa was Muhammad Hamid II. So he was a Khalifa. So he was a Khalifa of all the Sunni Muslims across the across the world. Okay, and even this Khalifa is the head of. He's not only the emperor. He's also the head of entire Muslim Sunni world. Okay, and also it is believed that he is the descendant of Prophet Muhammad. So only these people give the more importance to the, because he is the head of the entire Islam in 20th century. So what happened? The Ottoman Empire was divided, bifurcated into small tiny groups. Okay, so this was the reason in India they didn't wanted this Caliphate to be removed from the post, which was done by Britishers. Britishers was removing this Khalifa from the post. Okay, so this was not accepted by the Indian Muslims. Okay, so this is the reason why they started the Khalifa movement. Okay, okay. So the Ottoman Empire was divided, and the Muslims took it as an insult, because the entire Islam was facing and was accepting the Khalifa as a head of the Islam. So that person is humiliated, in the sense even the entire religion is got humiliated. Okay, that's opium, and the entire Islam got humiliated. That they thought that. So if for example, if I say that the Pope, who is the head of Christianity, if the Pope is got insulted by any other caste, any religion, so entire it goes to the entire Christian fraternity. Okay, if the Buddha is insulted, then the entire Buddhism is it's a very serious matter. Okay, so even in what is a Hindus also, many Jagat Gurus are there, many Swamijis are there. So all not that pious and not biased. So let not talk about those things. So they personally took the Islam, and the Muslims of India, they took personal, and they started revolting against the British in India by starting this Khalifa movement. So this is all about the Khalifa movement. Okay, so we'll move into the topic. This is a small story. What is that? Okay, what is the background of Khalifa movement, why it started and all. Okay, I think now you got some basic idea. So let's move the topic. So introduction. Khalifa movement was a political religious movement that was launched in the subcontinent to protect the Ottoman Empire, which was going to be captured by the British government after the First World War. That's what I said, right? It was it was a movement that was started by the Ali brothers called Maulana Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. So these are the two persons who started this Khalifa movement, commonly called as Ali brothers. Okay. So what were the reasons? As I've already discussed, Turkey sided with Germany in the First World War. It was as it began to the lose war. Concern were expressed in India about the future of Turkey. So the Indian Muslims were they were having fear. What is the fate of Turkey? Because in those times the Ottoman Empire consists of Turkey, Syria, Iran, Iraq, Arabia. So all this Palestine. So all these countries included one Ottoman Empire, such a vast empire. Okay, but it was divided. So this was not accepted by the Indian Muslims. But it was a peak period from 1919 to 1922, staging the demonstrations, boycott, and other activities by the two major communities, the Hindus and Muslims. Okay, the Indian Muslims consider Ottoman Khalifa a symbol of unity and head of Sunni world. Okay, this is the thing. So, what are the goals? Okay, what are the goals? To restore the Ottoman Empire, to restore the territory of Turkey, and protect the holy places. So, what were the holy places? Just now I have said the Palestine, Syria, Arabia, and Iran, Iraq. So, these were the holy places of Muslims across the globe. So, they wanted this to be restored. Okay, done. The writing of Indian Muslims intellectual provoked the sentiment for the preservation of Khalifa and retention of the Muslim control over the holy places. So they wanted to restore. They didn't wanted to bifurcate. They didn't wanted they didn't wanted the Ottoman Turk to be divided and ruled by the Britishers. Okay, and these were the Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad and Ali Khan and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So these are the people who supported this movement, leaders. Okay, so protest in India. All India Khilafat Committee was formed at Bombay in July 1919. The first Khilafat conference at Delhi in November 1990 was arranged with which the Congress leaders like Gandhiji and Nehru participated. So in this I can say Gandhiji became the president. Gandhiji became the president of Khilafat Committee, first Khilafat Committee. Okay. So in this way, the major political parties joined the hands of assault and injustice with Muslim communities. Okay. So one thing you might have doubt: why did the Indian Hindus support the Indian Muslims? Because at those times the communal rights were going on. So what was the reason? Bengal partition was happened in 1905, and this moment was the Khilafat movement was going on 1990. So what was the reason? The reason is Gandhiji. The Gandhiji wanted the Indian Muslims to be united with Indian Hindus, so that that will be the common platform. By supporting the Khilafat movement, it will be a common tendency, common platform to fight against the British. So this was a thing. This was an idea which was brought by the Gandhiji. Initially, the Indian National Congress people did not like it, did not support Gandhiji, like Bal Gangadhar Tilak and other people. But initially, they got to know the importance of Indian Muslims. Okay, by supporting them, even we can get the support. So this was the intellectual thinking and also diplomatic thinking also. The following steps were announced: no participation in victory celebration, boycott the British goods, non-cooperation with the government. So these all the things they started. Okay, and this Khilafat was started, means initiated on October 17th in 1990. So this day was called as the starting day of the Khilafat day. It also called as a Khilafat day for the starting. The movement got not stabilizing. The movement got started. Okay, so these were the people like Ali brothers started the what do you say this movement. Okay. So later, what happened in 1920? All people mixed, Hindus and Muslims mixed, and came to the common platform. What I said, the fight against the Britishers. Okay, so they boycotted all these kinds of things like opposing the schools, court, colleges, okay, and goods. So these all things were opposed by the Indians, everybody, and the agenda and the aim was like boycotting the titles which was given here, titles and civil service. Like these Ali brothers gave a call that all the Muslims who were serving the British army to come back. So these Ali brothers say that, why are you serving in British army? They are against us, against our Khalifa. So come back. So for that call, these Ali brothers were put into behind the bars. They were put into the jail. Okay, for this call. So all these things happened in this thing, and this is the biggest movement by the Muslim, and also the biggest movement by the Indians also, we can say, because this movement was fought by Indian Muslims and also by the Indian Hindus, and this is also one of my favorite movement because this united the brothers of Indians. Okay, so this was the thing, and I can give you an example. Hakim Ajmal Khan, okay, one of the person, Hakim Ajmal Khan, he returned the what is the title called as a Hajik ul Mulk. Hajik ul Mulk was the title given by the Britishers to the Hakim Ajmal Khan. So it was given back. Okay, and what do you say? This was the moment. Okay, and coming back, the second Khilafat conference was held in December 1919 with this Muhammad Ali and this. Okay, And these people got released, okay, released from the prison. What I was speaking, the Khilafat committee decided to start the non-cooperation movement in the collaboration with the Congress in May. Okay, what I said, this was a mass movement. This was a mass movement, and with the intellectual people, with a common platform, these people were fighting against the British. Failure of the movement. What got failed? What was the reason? Okay, so abolition of the Khalifa by the Kamal Atatürk, okay, was a serious blow on Khalifa movement in the subcontinent and the exile of Sultan Abdul Majid. So he was a sultan, he was a Khalifa or Abdul Majid, okay, a helpless Khalifa, and the abolished the Khalifa as an institution. Okay, Kamal, what this Kamal has done? Mustafa Kalam is called as a Mustafa Kalam Pasha, the original name. So in 1922, this Mustafa Kalam Pasha, under the leadership of people of Turkey, he opposed the Khalifa. He opposed the Khalifa, and in 1924, a secular government came in Turkey. Okay, the Ottoman Empire did not come into existence. All the countries did not unite. Okay, and the Turkey was the only one single country, and the opposition of Mustafa Kalam Pasha in 1924, the Turkey became independent and it was ruled under the British with the secular government. Okay, so the Khalifa post once for all, it was removed. It was removed. So thus, this movement became silent in India and also in the world. Okay, so we dropped the movement by the Gandhiji. So it was reaching to the peak. So this is all about the Khilafat movement. So I last few months ago, last 6 months, I was hearing about this Khilafat movement as a 2.0, almost 1 century, you can say 1920, and this is 2020, almost 1 century, 100 years ago this was fought. And also for the religious purpose, a Muslim community, not only Muslim community, means the people who hated, citizen amendment bill, also these people commonly called as cab, citizen amendment bill, also these people came into the road, protested against the citizen amendment bill. Until January to February in 2020, the people were still doing strikes in the Delhi. Even though the corona was there, the people were sitting and doing the strike in the Delhi against the central government. So when the corona was fully active in Delhi, these people ran away. So this is also called as Khilafat Part 2. Okay, 2.0 also, we can, the people in the news channels and other people were saying. Okay, so this is all about this not citizen amendment bill, it's about the Khalifat movement. Okay, so so next topic will be the non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement. So non-cooperation movement is also the part of Khalifat movement. We can't bifurcate this and that. These both movement went parallelly, but still we'll go in a very details about this civil disobedience movement and Khilafat movement and all. Okay, so I hope you got my point. What are the things I said? So these are the revision. These are the questions. So please have a look on these questions, and I hope you do the assignment and submit very fast. Okay. So have any questions, you can ask me in the group. Okay. Till then, goodbye. Sai Ram. Jai Hind.